Hey, Mortgage Coach community, Dave Savage here, and I'm with Joe Polizzi again. What's up, Joe?
How are you, Dave?
I'm doing
Bill?
good. So, I've heard from a lot of your RPMers, a lot of your brothers and sisters at RPM. They're loving having you on the Mortgage Coach team. It's taken a few years to get you here, but you're here. For anybody that didn't listen to the interview I did with Joe a few weeks ago, check it out. It was Joe's done 50 total cost analysis now, and we talked about why he's doing it, how he's doing it, how he's getting value. So definitely check that out. But I had a lot of folks that have teams like you that were wanting to know a little bit more about how you learned to use Mortgage Coach as a team and then the workflow, because you commented on how it's saving you time. And so someone that does your kind of volume, they want to know like, okay, how did you actually make time to learn it? And what is your workflow now? So before I ask this first specific question, just remind everybody about what kind of production you're doing, how many leads you're going through, how many loans you're closing, and then let's talk about the learning process.
Yeah, I mean, we get probably right now about 2 leads a day, uh, and of course, in this market, mostly purchase, but refinances work as well. But this was fairly simple to implement. I have, you know, obviously a wonderful team, but it was a short period of time. We just sat down and said, what's an easier way for us to disseminate our information. And we were literally sitting down and typing things out. Here's a 3.5%. Here's this is really fantastic, and it has saved us a ton of time, and it saves us a ton of time explaining. Right? I mean, our meetings are more efficient, more effective, whether it be with a real estate partner or a new client. I would say certainly the first three or four, we just had to get through. And we had clients that were understanding it as well. And we told them it was a new product. But after that, we do this with almost every single person, frankly. I like to illustrate options, and then we can go pros and cons of each option. I also watched some of your videos, and I just watched the video about the move up buyer. It was fantastic. I mean, there's certain things that we as a community can understand and learn from other agents, and his presentation on how that works with his real estate partner was fantastic. Something that I had never thought of. And as you learn, as you open yourself, as I have, to learning different things to make things more effective, you also learn how to make things better. And I think Mortgage Coach has allowed me to better my marketing approach, to better my meetings, to better my presentation just through email. It's much
Hey,
more personal
hey Joe,
now.
one second. So by the way, I heard most of everything you said, although the mic was not good. So just if you could adjust the mic real quick, and let's confirm it's working.
How about now?
Oh, boom, much better. So I mean, it was all good. We got it. People could hear it, but they were probably having to like, okay, I can hear that. So let's talk about the first four. So you have a team.
Hmm.
Did you learn it together? And what videos did you walk as a team to get to the first four?
Well, Netta and Nicole here helped us through. We just had like a Mortgage Coach presentation, so the three of us went and learned it just through trial and error, really, and just by inputting and having different scenarios. So it was fairly easy. The first three or four, again, we were just trying to understand and see what was presented and how we can use it to effectively explain what we were trying to accomplish. But again, I mean, once you're done with it, it's easy. It's certainly easier than inputting everything manually as we were doing, and then trying to explain it.
Yeah. Okay. So, FYI, they had someone in their organization. They have a trainer that helped them. But just about every mortgage company has someone that uses Mortgage Coach a lot or has a trainer. And then we also we've got a rich community of over 10,000 loan officers that use Mortgage Coach. So one secret sauce was they had someone that knew how to use the product as a resource. You also have our videos and our training. And to your point, the first three to four, you had to grind it out. I mean, they weren't easy. When I talk to people and I interview folks, sometimes I ask them that question, and some people say it was 3 to 4. Some people say it was 7 to 10. And then I have some folks that don't like technology, don't have good keyboard skills, and it's 15 to 20. So I would just, anybody who's watching this, make 20 your mark. Don't make it 3 to 4. I would say, Joe, that you're lucky. And again, you have an assistant, you have a couple good trainers, so it was quick for you. But I would tell everybody who's watching this, if you're lucky, it's the 7 to 10. Plan on 15 to 20 times that you got to create a mortgage coach report, but you're going to come out of that experience game changing. Saving time, delivering a better experience. So stick with it.
Yeah, I don't care if it took 25 or 30 at this point, of knowing of what it's done for us in terms of time efficiency and time management and illustration. I didn't care if it took 30 or 40 at this point, right? I was fortunate enough to get through it, but it's been great. And I'm stubborn, so it's been fantastic.
Yeah, well, when I did that last one, you were at 50. Now you're like 70-ish. I mean, you're obviously doing 10 to 20 a week. You're going to get to the 1,000 club at Mortgage Coach before we know it. So now let's talk about day to day. How much of it is your assistant putting in, and then how much of it are you? How are you guys splitting up your roles? And by the way, another mic check. Like every time you check it, it gets good, and then it can fade out. So
how about now?
Boom, all good.
Crazy.
Yeah, you'll listen to the recording, you'll know what I'm talking about. Next time we do this, maybe you put in the headset. But it's all good. We're getting it out.
Well, at this point, because Nicole is my assistant, Nicole handles almost all the mortgage coaches. What we do is we just address what we want each client to see, what would be beneficial for them. The one we did today was literally 3.5% to 20%. So we did FHA all the way up to 20% because the client's not sure how long they want to stay in California and really want to move to Lake Oswego, frankly. But so that it took us no time. But she inputs it all, then I review it, and then we go through it.
Got it. So everybody, the process is production partner assistant is inputting the data, you're reviewing it, maybe a version of that, and then you're presenting it to the client. And are you adding videos to it yet? Are you at the point where you're putting a video on it?
Oh, look, I'm still trying to figure out my microphone, right? So baby
baby steps. And by the way, everybody, you can put the video on it with your mobile phone. And so reminder to that. All right. Well, I mean, I really feel like I got what I wanted out of this. You did like that. By the way, he referenced the recent interview I did with Danny Harani. And I think the part that you liked, and I know the part I liked, is where Danny is, meeting with an agent, and part of he's telling stories and strategies using Mortgage Coach, but even the way he's packaging it and presenting it is different. He's putting his iPad, handing it to the agent, and he's doing it all framed around, let me explain how I'm going to create urgency with move-up buyers, and then he's driving it. So it's really meeting with the agent and saying, like, hey, refer me to your move-up candidates. I'm going to be able to create urgency with them. Let me show you how I'm doing it. And then he's mocking that with the agent. I mean,
yeah,
what an amazing idea.
Just to have that conversation with someone, the agent might not even be thinking of that, right? The real estate agent, and it sparks them as well. So yeah. I mean, look, as I've joined this community, as you call it, I've been able to extract some nuggets of wisdom, and I think that's part of this, right? We're in different areas, so we're essentially not competing anyway, right? So we can all use each other's ideas, and then use Mortgage Coach as a platform. It helps immensely.
Yeah, right on, brother. Well, hey, thanks for jumping in here. Continue to crush it. I can't wait to bring you back and deliver more value to the community. And Joe, it's good to have you here.
All right, Dave. Take care.
One last thing, everybody. I will put links below to the interview with Danny. So if you're watching this from YouTube, look for the links from Danny. Also, if you like what you're listening to here and you think it's valuable, give us a like in the YouTube channel and then share this. One of the questions and challenges I hear all the time is, how do I get started? I have a team. What does my assistant do? So, share this with people that you care about in the mortgage business. If you're a branch manager, share it with your branch. If you're a regional leader, share it with your region. And if you're an individual loan officer, share it with a mortgage coach pro that you care about and like. And then if you also want me to interview someone else, put a comment below, and I'm looking for great mortgage professionals to interview. Thanks, Joe.
All right, Dave. Bye.